What's up, folks? I did a thing yesterday. A thing with people. There's people and drinks and food and socializing, and I did one of these things. You proud of me? You know what's really weird is Robb Wolf's book. It's weird seeing other people that live out of their vehicles, and they seem like they have jobs. Like they seem like, some of them seem like a professional in some capacity. And what's weird is they live in their, some of them are living in just their car, like not a van designed to sleep a human, but anyways, I've been, that's annoying. A lot of things have been going on with Robb Wolf in my life. This whole thing with my book, right? Oh, which, by the way, I got a notification. It's approved. Even though it still says the paleo diet back here, and I haven't gotten a hold of my man in India to get it fixed. Create Space approved it, and it should be live. Paperback is live again, so that's great, because now all the money I spent, I'll have to sell a shit ton of those books in order to make up for the money I spent in order to get it fixed. But Robb Wolf is kind of like, I'm talking about him all the time, and I'm also listening to his book. I'm talking about him all the time because I reference him in this book, and I wrote him a letter and he responded to me, and but also because I'm listening to his book, Wired to Eat. Is this fucking up? Oh. La verga! And he's so his book is talking about how, okay, Robb Wolf is what got me into the paleo diet, and he was the paleo guru, and over the years, proponents for the paleo diet have kind of changed, and he is one of them, because the paleo enthusiast, some who are black and white, right, all or nothing, were also classified as what some people call assholes. And I was one of them. And I'm pretty sure Robb was one of them. But his new book takes a look at making some tweaks based on how each individual responds to a certain carbohydrate. So it's, the basis of it is still a paleo diet, but after a certain amount of time, you start introducing things and see how you feel, and then you'll no longer be on a strict paleo diet. Like if white rice doesn't spike your insulin and create an insulin spike or raise your blood sugar to like type 2 diabetes levels, then you know that you don't have a negative response to white rice, and you can introduce that into your diet and eat it, especially if you A, like it, and B, are an athlete of some sort, endurance, and need that high glycogen stores. Energy. Anyways, what's so good about this book is that he's not just covering food, although everything is coming back to food. It all relates to food. But what he's also covered sleep, which I know a lot about. I know a lot about the diet, and what he kept mentioning. So here's the red flag. Boom, red flag every time. Every time he says the words social needs, social connectivity, anything social, he keeps saying the word social, and that is missing. That is what's missing. That's what catches my attention. That's what's missing from my life. I have no social interaction with people, and sometimes I avoid it intentionally. So I know this is what's missing. Camaraderie, conversation, even non-sexual physical touch. And I could go for some sexual physical touch. I'm not gonna lie. But there is no, I am missing social interactions. And they're open. Easter. None of these business people care about a Middle Eastern Jew resurrecting. So my point is that oh, look at here, pretty good parking space. Not bad. The only issue is that there's these bushes in my way. Okay, so I can hem and haw and bitch and whine and moan and do everything else. Oh my God. Lay down. No! Anybody want a dog? I can bitch and moan and complain. And all I want. When is this gonna? And nothing is gonna change unless I do something about it. I know that there are people out there that like me, that think I'm interesting, that will want to date me. But I have to be around them so that they know of me, so that they get to know me. I also know that people that can't stand me, but they're mixed in there with the people who will like me. So I have to, it's cool to say you're an introvert. Oh, I'm an introvert. But in reality, we all want human interaction. And the best way to get it is to get out there. So I went to a thing. I forgot what it's called. But they're there every day. Rayback Collective. That's enough. Get over here. Come on. Come on. Come here. Sit down. I'm not gonna hit you, dummy. Sit down. All right. And they have food trucks every night and booze. So I went there. Got some empanadas that were gluten-free because they were made with corn. Not that corn, I do well on corn. Got some yuca fries, and I found out an only open spot. I'm like, can I sit down? Like, yes, yeah, sit down. Talked to some people. Some of them were too drunk. Can you give me a break? Some of them were too drunk that we had to reintroduce ourselves over and over. I'm like, you know we did this already. We just talked, met people, introduced myself. They introduced themselves to me. I told them I was an author. I have bookmarks that I had made that don't apply anymore. And of course they have my website on it, but they don't apply anymore. I need new bookmarks made. And I would like to hand out bookmarks. Like I'm an author. Here's a bookmark. Here's my website. So meeting people, talking to people, that was good. It was a positive experience. people, I get to tell people that I'm traveling, and uh, that's exciting to some people. But the biggest outcome of this thing was that there was this girl there, and she said, "What year were you born?" And I was like, 1974. She's like, "What?" I like 1974. And because drinks were going and conversations were being interrupted, but the woman next to me came back later and said, "Oh, see, I thought this guy was older than me." And he's not. He's actually younger than me. And I said, "How old are you?" Actually, I didn't even say that. She disclosed on her own that she was, um, shit, I don't even know how old she is. 44? 45? First of all, whichever. Let's just say 44. I don't even care. She thinks I'm older than that. She thought I was older than that. First of all, let me say this. For the majority of my adult life, somewhere around 30, I started looking younger than what I actually am. And that has gone on for a long time. Um, I would like to say people usually say I look 10 years younger than I am, but sometimes it's 5, sometimes it's 8, whatever. Nobody says that I look my age. Nobody, maybe rarely, maybe like, you look like 40. And I tell them, fuck off. I'm just kidding, but I do. Because I'm so used to people telling me that I look younger than I actually am. I've heard it for so long, and some people tell me, oh, you look 40, 40, 40, early 40s. I get frustrated because I like being told I look younger. But never, never, ever, 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 ever has anybody accused me or thought that I was older, that I was for mid 40s, except this woman. Now, does that have anything to do with this white ass beard? That's my question. That's what I'm asking you. Do I look older than I am? I'm 42 goddamn years old, and I'm not ashamed of it. But do I look older because I got this beard? Because I will shave this goddamn thing off right away. I almost did it this morning. But I asked the girl at the gym, "How old do I look?" And she's like, I know, be honest, you're not gonna hurt my feelings. And she said 35. First she said 30. I'm like, and then she said 35. So, this woman who thought I looked older than her, who is in her mid 40s, is she an exception to the rule? Or is she, like, is that it? Do I look older? Do I look older than 44? Because I will shave this beard off. I'm not kidding. I'm trying to improve my chances to find me a girlfriend, not make them worse. Anyway, I got a funny cochino. I got a funny video idea in my head, but I need to work out a lot of details. I might have to write a little bit of a script, but it's funny. Anyways, it's coffee time. I'm gonna go get some coffee. If I look older than 42, please let me know, and I'm shaving this damn beard off. All right? Thanks a lot.